Okay. So AR process. Okay. Pricing. So everything can be seen in order management. Enter order line. Modify when you see in the CM process, you'll see shipping. These are all part of order management. Receivable. Okay, right. Okay, please read it.
First, imported invoices and manually created invoices.
What do you mean by that? Morning explained. What is that?
Actually, we have types for those invoices. So one is manually creation, and this imported one I'm not sure, sir.
Okay, manual creation means directly creating an AR module.
Yeah. Imported comes from so like
import
that. Right?
Comes from other modules, order management,
yeah,
or
order
even
management.
Outside AR, Oracle. Okay.
Okay.
Then review and correct data. Print it is optional.
Okay.
Receipt, collect payment, send invoices. Cash management. So what happens in cash management? They are telling when they receive the bank statement, load, perform. Okay, this we can see in the cash management process in detail.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, these are all generic. At least one time you have to read end-to-end theory. Okay.
Okay, so
then only you can understand. Okay. Order to cash we already seen. So from auto invoice to receivable AR, invoicing or revenue management, collection and receipt, cash management, transfer according to GL through SLA.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Same thing. This we have seen. We created a transaction. We reviewed any changes. We can send the invoice. Somebody want to send the invoice in PDF, or you want to take the print and send through courier or something, you can collect the payment, enter the receipt, transfer to GL. That is automatic, right?
Yeah.
Can you read this from transactions?
Transactions are created either by importing them or by manually creating them. Transactions can be reviewed and corrected before completion. Once completed, transactions are ready to print and send to the customer for payment. Set the system option allow changes to printed transactions to allow for the correction of printed transactions. Alternatively, make corrections by using debit memos or credit memos. Transactions sent out for payment, then go through the collection process. Once collected, the receipts are entered and applied. Once completed, the subledger accounting engine transfers transaction accounting to general ledger. Receipt accounting can be transferred to general ledger through subledger accounting once the receipts are entered and saved.
Tell me what you understood.
First step, it says actually already we can see right, sir. So transaction created either by importing or manual, and then it is reviewing and then corrected the transaction before we are posting that one. Once we posted and we applied the receipt, then those balances will transfer to the general ledger modules.
So what do you say? Where you are stopped?
Once we book the receipt, then those balance will transfer into the general ledger module.
Okay, right. integration, you can see from the various module how it will integrate. Overview of transaction, we seen in the practicals, right? How you enter, you make it valid or complete, and then interface. Read the theory. This only we seen the advance and arrears, right?
Yeah.
Read it.
You can use an invoices to make copies. Use invoice copies, for example, for invoices which recur with the same content over a given period of time. Yeah, this is what we saw, sir, today. So you
Yeah, read
told
it.
right.
Read it.
Yeah. Invoices can be created with or without rules. Invoices with rules can be imported or manually created. The accounting rules indicates when revenue recognition should take place. The invoicing rules indicates whether to bill in advance or to bill in arrears. You can let your customers make invoice payments in multiple installments by setting up a split payment term. When you assign a split payment term to an invoice, receivables automatically create the payment schedule based on the invoice date and the payment terms that you define. For
Split
example,
payment. You
sir,
splitting your payment.
this is like EMI, sir.
Yes, like EMI partial. You can put see fixed na fixedly you can equally. Variable means you have to tell this much amount. This I told na fixed variable difference.
Yes, yes.
Okay, then.
Okay, sir. That's all, sir.
No, they give an example. You can let your customer make.
For example, your split payment term might specify that 40% of the invoices is due 30 days after the invoice date and remaining due 60 days after the invoice date.
Okay. Read what is balance forward billing.
Instead of sending a separate invoice for each transaction, you can also send one consolidated bill to a customer using balance forward billing. A balance forward.
So you understand?
Bill, yes, I understand.
Okay, right then.
A balance forward bill includes all of a customer's transaction with balance forwarding billing payment terms for the billing period and any balances carried forward from the previous billing period. You can generate balance forward bills consolidated at either the customer account or site level, depending on whether you selected account or site. As well, bill level in the customer profile class and account profile. You can also include calculation of late charges and customer invoices on the consolidated bills according to your late charge policy. Yeah, I understood, sir.
Okay, clear, right?
Yeah.
It's a type of a reporting sending. Adjustment. Now you read adjustment, another topic called adjustment. Read it.
Adjustments. Adjustments are entered into the system and proceed through a validation process before being approved. Adjustments can increase or decrease the remaining balance. Each user can have a different approval limit. If the adjustment is within the approval limit, it is automatically approved. If it exceeds the approval limit, it is placed in a pending status until approved by a user with the appropriate approval limit. Sir, you can explain this.
Yeah, first point, what is adjustment? See, I created invoice. I told after accounting, you cannot change, right?
Yeah.
You have to only, you cannot cancel or do it anything. Okay.
Yeah.
So even after doing the adjustment, after doing the accounting and everything, you cannot alter the invoice. There is a concept called adjustment. So in adjustment, it will sit on top of the invoice accounting. So adjustment, it will be either positive or negative, the minor charges. Suppose the invoice is 10,000. Okay.
Okay.
You got payment of 9999. 1 rupee will be standing all the time, right? So you have to make
Yeah.
adjustment and clear it, right?
Okay.
That
Okay.
is
Okay.
the adjustment. Okay,
Okay.
that we will see in the example also. Okay.
Okay. So
Then what? That is adjustment. That's what they say. If it exit the approval limit pending, it is based on the approval limit. Okay. There is
okay.
approval limit setup. Based on that, it is done. Okay. So concept you have to be clear.
Okay. Okay.
Credit memo.
Sir,
Ah,
sir, actually, I have one more doubt, sir. So today we saw that invoice process, right, sir?
ah,
So we are processing the invoice, but before that, we need to set up that customer
everything
information
we
and
will see as a part of set. Everything we'll see.
oh, okay, okay,
Just I
okay,
shown the flow. We'll see how to set
okay,
a customer. How, what are the setups, mandatory setups for AR? What are transaction class? Everything will be coming. Okay.
okay, okay, sir.
Just read it to the overview of credit memos.
Hmm. You create credit memos to reduce the balance due on a transaction. You can create standalone credit memos as well as credit memos applied to invoices. Credit memo request can come from a customer through receivables or from a collection agent through advanced collections. You use the credit transactions UI to enter, update, and review credit memos against specific invoices, debit memos, or commitments. When you credit a transaction, the subledger accounting engines create the appropriate receivable accounting entries and reverse any sales credit assigned to your sales people. You can credit an entire invoice or specific invoice lines. You can also credit freight for an entire invoice or only for a specific invoice lines. You can delete an incomplete credit memo if the system option allow invoice deletion is set to yes. A transaction must be complete before you can create a credit memo against it.
Okay. So what they say, each and every point important. So what is credit memo? The credit memo to reduce the balance of a transaction. First point.
Yes, yes, sir.
You can create standalone credit memos. You can create only standalone, only credit memo or credit memo applied to invoice. Two types. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Request
Okay,
I
sir.
receivable also there. Credit memo. You can create a transaction. It will run. You can also credit freight and everything. Okay. So what they say for applying a transaction public, see, there should be invoice to apply a credit memo, right? Only negative will not do, right? Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Example I quoted, you have already 100 invoice and you are knocking off 2. So without that, you cannot apply. That's what they say. Okay.
Okay,
Take
sir.
note separately of this.
Okay, sir.
Overview of the auto invoice process. So auto invoice, how it does? What they are telling? Can you read it?
Invoice data can be sourced from mere number of locations, including order management, projects, contracts, and legacy systems. When the data is brought into the interface tables, error messages are displayed in the
Okay.
interface.
So what they say, it is sourced from number of location. It will come from order management. It come from project module, contract module, legacy system means other than Oracle. Everywhere it will come. Data is brought
Okay,
into the interface table. The interface table will validate whatever the data as per the table is correct. Okay. Instead of date, it should not come as value, right? So
yeah,
it will pop up the error message. This is wrong. Once you set up it, it will clear.
okay.
Right? That's what. Receipt and remittance. Yeah, read it from here. Receipt can be entered in 3 ways. Manual.
Receipts can be entered in 3 ways: manual, which includes cash and miscellaneous receipts, and quick cash, which includes cash and auto lockbox; automatic, which includes credit cards, direct debits, and ACH bank account transfers; remittance are the group of receipts remitted to the same bank, the bank account, similar to bank deposit tickets. Receipts that are applied to an invoice or customer account can be reversed or reapplied at any time as long as they have not been purged from the system. Note: Once entered and saved, the receipt information can be transferred to general ledger through subledger accounting. The receipts do not have to be reconciled or applied to an invoice.
Okay. There are three type of the receipt. They say manual receipt, cash, and miscellaneous receipt. What is miscellaneous receipt? Bank charges as income, miscellaneous, right? It doesn't pertain to
Yeah.
the customer. Like that, small things are miscellaneous.
Okay,
Quick
sir.
cash, auto log box I explained, right? Automatically
Yeah.
come to bank. The automatic credit card, debit card, automatic clearance house banks. What is ACH? Automatic clearance house. You heard?
Yeah.
You know that, right? Like head office, it
Yeah.
will be having a common thing. Everything will have to go through them. So everything is there in receipt. Whatever type you are having, it will be covered. Okay.
Okay.
Advanced collection. Just it is an in-depth of collections, how the disputes are had. It is a different module actually. You can read it. Okay.
Okay.
Irreceivable. This also you can read it. Irreceivable, directly giving the link to the customer. It is another added module. See what they're asking. Can you read the question and answer?
You can correct the transactions. No, false, sir.
False. So printing is nothing to do with the transaction, correct? It is optional only. So what they say, you can set the allow changes to printed transaction and allow. So no, the question is, once printed, you can alter. They say this profile option you have to enable. Allow changes to printed transaction. One profile option is there. Okay.
Okay.
There give us set the option. Yes. Then it will. Receipt can be entered in which of the three way? Which is not there. Out of 4, which is wrong?
Transfer is wrong.
Transfer is wrong. Correct.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 4. 3 is not there. This one. Dunning
Oracle.
plan is the collection method. What is Dunning plan?
Dunning
Sending the
plan.
reminders. You already read now one report. You told me to explain what is that? Printing that.
Yeah. Printing.
Statement something. So if that's that we are only sending no through only, right? True. Managing parties and customer. Okay. How to grade the customer and all we'll see here. Okay. Customer overview. Read it.
A customer is an organization or person with whom you are selling a relationship. You are selling a selling relationship. The selling relationship can result from the purchase of products and services or from the negotiation of terms and conditions that provides the basis for future purchases. For example, a division of machine distribution could become one of your customers.
So people who have a selling relationship is a customer. Generic. Customer overview. Party. So what we call the party? It is party master. Party including all the customers. Okay. See, they are telling party model is through e-business suite. Both a prospect and a customer. Person or a organization. Everything included here. Okay.
Okay.
So read it. Party is an entity.
A party is an entity that can enter into business relationships. A party is defined by information about the party itself or not by the relationships that the party enters into. For example, the name Vision Corporation is part of the definition of party within the organization party type. The definition of a party is independent of its relationships. For example, the party John Smith with the person party type exists independent of any relationship entered into by John Smith. A party site is the physical location of a party. Every party has only one identifying address, but a party can have multiple party sites. When a party site is used in the context of an account for business purposes such as billing and shipping, it is called an account site. An account can have multiple account sites. A location is a point in space described by the street address. A party relationship is a party's role in the context of another party. Party relationships can be either seeded or user defined. Examples include affiliate, subsidiary, partner, employees of, and contact of. A relationship is defined by the characteristics of or terms and conditions of that.
Oh, understood, right? So it is like a relationship. Party is a relationship. Okay. It is
Relation.
above the
Okay, sir.
customer. Party model relation, they given the example. One customer can have three. See, they
Okay,
can be a spouse of C. Maybe my wife is having a company. Okay. My brother
okay,
can
sir.
run a company like that. Party can mingle. For him, he can pay like that. Some relationship is there.
Okay.
Party site. Okay. So theoretic. Okay. Customer account. Okay. Read it. Customer account.
Information held at the party registry level is universally true. Information. It is independent of relationships. Information held at the customer account level is about the business relationship. It is for items like payment terms and billing preferences. A financial roll-up point is an account. It tracks the monetary portion of a party's purchases and payments. Party information is separate from the information about the relationships of the party. The party model separates information about the organization or person party from the terms of the relationship. Additionally, the party model allows you to establish multiple relationships with the same organization or person party. Addresses work in a similar fashion. An address is recorded for an organization or person once, then referenced with the customer account layer through the customer account site entity. Note: TCA best practice is to have one bill to site per account and one account per party.
Okay. Customer account. Yeah. So there is a relationship between party and customer. So party is sitting at the top. Okay.
Okay.
This is very important. I told this example, no? Poor, good, excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
Read it. Always
Poor
think of
credit.
example. Okay.
Yes, sir. Cash on delivery. High risk credit classification. Monthly installments. Good credit. We used to give 30 days time limit. Semi-annual credit review cycle. Monthly statements. Excellent credit. We will give 90 days time. No credit check. Quarterly statements.
So what is the difference?
Difference in actually first we prefer to excellent credits, sir. So we value them because they pay the payments on time.
Okay. That's why we given the more credit, 90 days, 30
Yeah,
days. Like
yeah,
okay, because of the risk involved. How will you
yeah.
create this navigation? We create the profile class. See, in the profile class, we give everything. We give about this net 30 days, 90 days, that, this, everything. Then we attach to the customer. Profile class different, so easily we can create the customers. See,
Okay.
these are all we'll see in the profile class. Late charge method. What is late charge? They are giving late. After 90 days, they are taking. So interest invoice will be generated. In the setup, there is a that you will see that whether you need an interest invoice to be generated, yes or no, like that. Okay. Because a very good customer, if it interest invoice goes, he should not get tensed and business should not be a problem. Okay. So like that, you have to check because system is sending automatically. Okay. Updating profile class you can do. Because every 1 month or 2 month sales team will update. No, a good customer will permanently will not be a good customer, bad will not be bad, changes will be there. No? It can be updated. Okay.
Okay.
Advanced searches. TCA they call. What is TCA? Here we have trading community architecture. See, what is trading committee or architecture? See, there is customer relationship that did everything you can do, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And see, bulk import. If you do implementation for a fresh office, okay, then you have to do this technical method only. You have to do bulk import, all three interface and everything. So they have a TCA registry. The technical team will know. You can read the overview. Okay.
Okay.
What is the business issue? In the naming convention, there is a business issue. Suppose in the name of Pepsi or Coke, there will be thousands of names. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to classify which price is related to which is the correct one. How the numbering, automatic customer number or manual, ship to bill to, how it is to be designed, everything you have to see the business issue. Can you read it? What are the business issue?
Specify naming conventions such as capitalization and abbreviations. Determine the usage of automatic numbering, the automatic customer numbering and site numbering system options, and the automatic contact numbering profile option, automatically number parties, site location codes and contacts. Note you can select instead the manual numbering option. Define how to use classifications to group customers both for price functionality like qualifies and for reporting purposes. Classifications include
what is specific naming convention, capitalization, abbreviation, that and all you have to take care. Automatic number or manual number. If customer, it should be automatic number, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That you have to see. Then
yeah, classifications include customer class, customer type, sales channel, category, and SIC.
1 minute. Category and SIC. Okay. What are the type? Small scale industry, that, this and all, classification to the group, customer, appropriate allow payment, setups, and every business issue you have to take care. What is the business purpose? Each address can have multiple business, ship to site, bill to site, one, ship to site, marketing site. So statement, dunning, legal, everything has to send to different site, right?
Yeah.
You have to correctly validate valid address. Only one site can be designated at the primary site. The primary site only system will take always first. Okay.
Okay.
Your new business built to ship to automatically the first site as the primary site. Designated primary built to or shift to default. So what is built to? Location where invoices are sent for payment. Ship to is location where goods are shipped. Dunning. Dunning letters are sent. Legal location where the government point of contact. Statement were sent. So these only we are seeing built to ship to. There are these type also. If it is there also, you can add the address. Okay.
Okay.
Marketing. Where Paris was. See, they are centralized. What is meant by centralized? One place. See, they are telling headquarters is Newark, build to statement dunning should come here. Paris is the marketing head.
Marketing.
Location. Shift to location is Washington. And also shift to Chicago based on the okay. Multiple sites and business. This is decentralized. Everything shift to bill to see. Everything having everything. So based on the invoice, you have to give the correct one. Okay.
Okay. Sir.
So anything you can do. Importing data, same logic. Duplication and all you have to check. These are all practical errors, right?
Yeah.
Technical one, DNB. Can you read it?
Search the DNB database for information about businesses, including proprietorships. So DNB means what, sir?
DNB, Dunning and
Dun-
It's DNB integration. Bradstreet, it is like a technical thing. Just read it, we'll understand. It is like a technical reporting or something.
Okay.
Okay,
Request.
purchase standard data set, request initial like that, it is giving.
Okay.
It is like a technical thing only, okay? It is like
Okay.
a new database storage. Online also it is available, okay?
Okay.
It's not inside the AR, they are given. Manage party, how to manage a party, this much party is there. This is the navigation we'll see in the practical, okay?
Okay.
After creation, you can alter also. Customer relationship, okay. Reciprocal. Parent to parent, one link, non-reciprocal. Parent to child, okay. See, A and B. Suppose I am customer A, you are customer B. For me, instead of me, you pay. I am telling you can pay. So I have to build a relationship, customer relationship.
Okay.
That customer relationship built only you can pay. B and C one relationship, C and B one relationship. So what they say, A to B, B to C, C and B. Here clearly it states that A and C doesn't have a relationship. Okay, right?
Okay.
Customer account relationship. Oracle trading, TC architecture. How it works. One party, it will include person, organization, it is a group. All technical. Master data they will use once only, but you have to know what are all inside, okay? Customer account relationship. Pay within paying relationship. Only within the group we have to pay. How they are connecting. Generally they have given. Read it. But everything you have to read once and take notes. Okay.
Okay.
To validate, send me, I'll validate. Collectors. Payment. So payment term you will create it. 30%, 30 days, 20 days, or anything you needed, we can create it. Okay.
Okay.
Optional customer. Balance forward billing cycle. That's what I told, na? Automatic statement cycle. Statement cycle will be generated automatically by the system. System option setups for the customers. System option will see you. Can you read it?
Yeah. Automatic customer numbering. Select to automatically assign a unique number to every new customer. If you want to manually assign customer numbers, deselect this option.
So
Okay.
these are all related to the setup. I'll show the
Yeah.
tab directly to you. Profile option. These are profile option. These are all optional setup. Customer bank account. So each customer bank account also in the master you will add it. Okay. Then
Okay.
only you can make a refund or everything. Flexible address formatting, whatever form. Country-wise format is there. Party image and verifiable, yes. PCA. Process invoicing using auto invoice next. So next we'll see auto invoice process. Okay.
Okay.
Third-party data means other than Oracle through SQL data loader technical auto interface table. It will valid lines is inserting into the Oracle, and it through interface program and view and corrective. Like this, it is coming into the Oracle. Okay.
Okay.
So all the types of the invoice and everything will be coming. Okay.
Okay. Okay.